Hey, it's Japanophile Rob, and I'm back again to talk about No Man's Sky. So, this is a game that I'm waiting for. We only have 3 days, soon to be 2 days left. The hype train is real. It's a game that I've probably been wanting. I mean, come on, if you like robots, half of the times they're in space. You have so many different... what is it? Excuse me, I'm just turning up everything. But you have so much more aspects to, from Transformers being in deep space, Cybertron, and we have our own universe, reality-wise. It's out there, but we can never see it all. This is the closest we'll ever really get, besides seeing pictures from satellites, but they don't even get that far. So, you kind of look at it, No Man's Sky is kind of that step that we're going out into the real universe and we're exploring. And it's survival. You're doing a survival game, you're doing a lot. Still to this day, I want to just... If I ever had the chance and the opportunity to meet Sean Murray, I wouldn't want to shake his hand. I'd hung the guy because this is a game like I've been wanting for almost, 34 years? I grew up with seeing animes like Ideon, I think I'm saying that right, Ideon, Mazinger Z, or Mazinger Z. I should just stick with the American ones. The American pronunciations. So that's what I'm going to do. But we got Mazinger Z, we have Go Gaia Gar. They're all an alternative space. You have, God, Star Blazers. Duh. That was really done in deep space. Like, they had to fly to another planet, solar systems away. So, I mean, I kind of grew up and always had a love for that whole entire aspect of space, which to this day I love, sci-fi and such. And I mean, mechs and big giant robots fall in sci-fi, So, No Man's Sky is, a lot of people are complaining and a lot of people are saying, by the way, I'm drinking Troganator today. Yummy beer. It is a double bock beer, so it's going to be strong. 8.2, what it says right down there. Or is it on the top? Yeah, it's right up here. 8.2. And it has the IBU of 25. But it's a really smooth beer, but a nice kick to it. And it is getting late, and I have work tomorrow. Now, the thing that I was supposed to do was I was supposed to work on this stream. My body said, no. This is what's lovely about being 40. So, first off, I got the worst ever. Acid reflux, heartburn, so bad that I literally had to go to the store and I had to pick up this. So for like 2 days, I was like eating bread and water. That was it. And this. Finally got rid of that. I was like, I'm clear. I'm good now. No. 28-hour migraine comes plopping in somewhere during that week. Oh, it gets worse. Boy, does it get worse. So, I get rid of the migraine. I wake up, take my son to daycare. I mean, not daycare. Day camp. Summer camp. His school kind of does a summer thing for all the students, and it's optional. Nobody has to do it. So we send our son because, they go on trips and everything, like every Thursday. But there's other things that they do during the week. So we send them there, I come home, it's like 11 o'clock, and I feel cold clammy, and I'm down here in the basement, and I'm cold and clammy, so I throw on the hoodie, the Deadpool hoodie, and that didn't do nothing. Not a damn thing. It didn't do anything good for me. And I was getting the shakes, and I was exhausted. Like, literally just wanting to fall asleep. And it was just... So I got up, and it was like 11:30, and I just walked upstairs, and I gave a kiss to the wife on the forehead, and I said, look, I'm not feeling so hot. I'm going to go lay down. She's fine, no problem. And then she saw me, and she went, oh my God, you look like you're dying. You know, I was pale, flushed, you know. And she said, do you feel hot? And she put her hand out, and she touched my head, and she says, you're getting hot. Like, abnormally. Go lay down. As my phone goes off. So I went and laid down. I slept for 14 hours. Woke up with the worst flu ever. The whole thing. Chills, aches, like everything. My joints, muscles, everything ached. Felt like total crap. And like a lot of people, I think, I don't know who, but people call it a summer flu. And they say a summer flu is worse than a winter flu. Go figure. I don't know. But I had a summer flu, if you want to call it. Summer, in quotations. It was bad, you know. So, again, and I had to work. Back to the Walgreens. And I think I did 4 applications in 2 days. 4 sets of pills. Finally got rid of that thing. I worked, and then I came home, laid down to take a nap, and when I woke up, I mean, I had to literally, I didn't have time to get a shower or anything because I had to go back to work because I do 2 shifts. Literally had to change my shirt, take off my shorts, take off my underwear, change my underwear. I mean, it was a nightmare. Like, literally a nightmare. So, yeah. But I felt 1,000 times better, and I remember coming home after that shift and devouring like 6 things. Like, I like microwaved 2 macaroni and cheese, you know, buffalo chicken style. I have to watch though because, well, going back to, you know, this whole thing, the Xanax, I've realized that I cannot no longer, yeah, that really made no sense. I can no longer do spicy food at all. So I have to be careful with how spicy it is. I can take a small piece of it, check it out, make sure, but once it hits the stomach, that's it. I get the acid reflux again. And so I decided that, you know, I had to cut Taco Bell out. I prefer Popeye's chicken, and I had to stop doing the spicy, so I have to get the original or the mild. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but you know what? Whatever. And I've cut the whole fast food thing. You know, I'm cooking now, which is better than nothing. So I was supposed to work on the... Now, here's the point. I was supposed to work on the stream. So I was like, okay, I'll wait until next week and I'll do it. That didn't happen. We have a weeping willow in the front of our house, off to the side. That was overgrown, big time. We had a tree that we kept, that was... actually over the roof, and we have 2 roofs. There's like 2 sections, 2 steps. We have a smaller roof that's actually lower, and then you have the higher roof, so it's kind of like this. And they're an A kind of frame roof, you know, because they go in an angle. And the branches were so overgrown that they grew and then just dropped and laid. they were laying right on top of the roof, so they had to come down. I had to trim everything, and then after trimming it, I had to bag everything. So that took like 3 days, 2 days. Talk about a nightmare. So yeah, I did not get a chance to. So I'm just going to throw it out to you guys. I'm not saying it's going to be unlisted, so you're not going to see it. I'm not going to ruin it. But with this game, No Man's Sky, and like I said, if you guys are interested in open world, I mean, this thing's open universe. All procedurally generated, so don't think that there's a difference. You got procedurally generated and you got randomized. Shut up. You got random and you got procedurally. Or procedural. Procedural is all mathematical and a set. Random is just random. You know, there's no rules, basically. There could be, but there isn't. So, and it's all maths, this game. But it's already quote-unquote leaked. I didn't want to ruin it for myself, even though there's like 18 quintillion planets. Actually, there's... Let's see here. Because I have it like right on here, but just to give you an idea... There is this many planets. Right there. That's how many planets. And if you wanted to go see them all, and that means for just a second, stop on every single planet for 1 second, it would take you 585 billion years. Our sun's going to burn out in 5 billion. Think about that for a second. Okay? Now, this game's not going to be completed all the way. You're never, ever going to complete it. But everybody's going to start on another planet, on a different planet. So you're going to start on the outskirts of the universe. And you're going to work your way through the galaxies, through each solar system, each galaxy, to get to the center of the universe. Shut up! Anyway, there's no other game like this that I've seen. Now, it's leaked, and this game has leaked, and a lot of people are like, oh, everything's going to be the same. The guy that actually bought this game, yeah, there was a crazy person out there that actually bought this game for $1,300 on eBay. Most likely stolen. There's no update. There's an update that's going to be on the first day. Once everybody downloads it and goes to go play it, it's going to upgrade it's going to update with new updates. And there's going to be new features and a whole bunch of other stuff. Hence, Sean Murray putting this on Twitter, you know. And they worked hard on it for like a month after the game went gold. Now, gold stands for the game is done. The game is finished. It is ready to be sent to manufacturers, to be put on servers, and to be pressing the disc, virtual disc, you know. So you could either get it downloadable, or you can to get something like this, you know, where it is a physical disc and a physical case and everything. I went download, but eventually I will be getting myself a physical disc. I don't know when, but I will. So, this game has me more hyped than ever. All right. There's only 15, 16 people that work at this company, and it's insane. It's crazy. 4 years to do this game with only one setback. Everybody's trying to say that there was all these setbacks. There was no setbacks. There was nothing that said that we're delaying it, we're pushing it back. There was only one pushback, and that was from June 21st to now, August 9th, which is when it's coming out. It's an indie company called Hello Games. They made a game called Joe Danger and Joe Danger 2. But they've been wanting to make this game since they started Hello Games. It was just that when they started this company, the technology wasn't there. Now it is. And they were able to build everything, from the ground up. And I mean, like I said, this guy that literally did buy this leaked copy and played it has said every planet that he has stopped at, completely different. Nothing is like, you're not sitting, he's like, I wait until I was like on my 20th planet, and nope, I don't see a difference. So this could be a good thing. There's a lot of haters, I don't really care. I'm just going to buy the game. But anyway, I want to catalog this thing. I never got a chance to finish up making all my tweaks to my stream that I want to do. So I made the decision that I'm going to make a playlist, but that playlist is going to be unlisted on YouTube, and it's going to be this channel. If you guys want to know what it is, I'll make another video, and when there's like 5 or 6 videos done, and I'm going to be recording a lot, and I'll make the playlist. They're just going to be thrown on as they go, and you just start from the first one all the way up. I'm not even going to number them or anything. They're not going to have any titles. They're going to be unlisted. I'm just categorizing it for myself and for other fans of No Man's Sky, because everybody's going to want to see it. And with Facebook's No Man's Sky community, I'm able to just slap it on there, the link. They can go to it and just click on a video and just go, So if anybody's interested in seeing what this game is, if you do decide that you want to purchase it yourself, where I start is you'll never probably see. Same with you. It's all going to be completely different. So again, I'm excited as all crazy. I'm on the hype train. I can't wait for this game. There's so much to it. Everybody says, "Oh, well, what do you do in it?" There's mining. It's survival. You have to literally, you have to, excuse me. You have to, survival. Everything's going to be bare bone when you start. Your suit, your jetpack, your ship, everything. Your multi-tool, which is also your gun. Everything's going to be so bare boned. You're going to have to upgrade. So you're going to have to get elements. Those elements then you're going to have to craft, and boom, upgrade everything. So it's going to be one of those types of games. It's going to be a little bit of, trial and error, figuring out what goes with what, and what can make this and what can do that, and where can I go from there. But there's also going to be exploration, finding certain plants, naming them. Animals, creatures. You're going to find other creatures. You're going to be able to name them. You're going to be able to name your planet that you land on. It just keeps going and going and going and going. So, yeah, but like I said, once I get a couple videos or a few videos down, I will post it in the bottom. Or I'll post it in another video. I'll bring up another video and I'll post it there. And if you guys are interested, but as I said, I'm going to keep it unlisted. And I'm just cataloging it myself because nobody else is ever going to see this, the planet that I'm born on. Everybody has a quote-unquote birth planet. When you first start that game and you click on the start, you're going to start on a planet that nobody else might not be on. And these planets are going to be planet-sized, okay? Planet-sized. So think of the circumference of this Earth. That's how big these planets are going to be in No Man's Sky. So if you decide to... What's the best way I can do this? I don't have a ball. Okay, we're going to use this. See how this... We'll use this side. This is the circumference of the Earth, okay? Or of the planet that you start, okay? Let's say your ship's right here. You want to walk all the way around back to the other side of your ship. It could take you 40 minutes. It could take you not 40 minutes. It could take you 40 days. It could take you 500 days. It could take you 5 years to walk around the planet. There are videos on this explaining it. Some planets, I don't know how, if the truth, but I mean, I know with the demos that Sean Murray was showing and a lot of the clips and everything before, they went gold, the planets were very close. Most of them were moons. They don't count the moons. They only count the planets, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So the planets are close, but actually they're going to be pulled back when they flip the switch to start it. I don't know if they're going to flip the switch or whatever, but it's just what I'm saying. I'm an old school gamer, so I don't understand all the newer stuff, and I don't really care. If it looks cool, I want to freaking play it. It's just like with toys. I like a figure. Some people might say, that is the horriblest figure in the freaking history of figures. Whatever, but that's the whole gist of it. So, I mean, if you really wanted to land on a planet and you said, I'm bored, I want to walk around the entire planet, well, we'll see you in about 2 years, because it could take you that long to walk around the entire planet and come back to your ship. I might test it out just as a curiosity and see how many videos that's going to be. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe a smaller planet. Maybe a moon I'll do it on. But, yeah, it'll be pretty interesting. If you're interested in it, and if anybody is, just, say something in the comments in the crotch bar, and I'll just make a video the next time and then link the playlist so you guys can go over and you can watch the playlist and you can all go yay and whatever. But otherwise than that, I mean, it's more than just personal cataloging, and it's going to be for any of the communities that I'm signed up with and to share with other people and friends and family, because I have a sister that wants the game, I have a couple friends that want the game, I have a lot of people that want to get this game because I've talked about it so much, and this is the first game I think ever that I've been so excited about. So yeah, this is Japanophile Rob. I'll see you all on the flip side.